Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Davao City, the safest city in the world. And I'm here on the balcony. So let's go through my blog for today. I did start this earlier, but the camera kept switching off because it was too hot. So it's a bit overcast now. It's a bit cooler, which is really, really nice. So first agenda. Expectations when you travel with after COVID-19. So Lion Air in Asia resumed domestic flights on the 5th of May, sorry. And as of the 5th of June, it suspended all domestic internal flights because people were not conforming to the COVID-19 protocols for travelling. They were turning up with too much luggage, they weren't booking online, they were arriving late, they were bringing too much luggage, they didn't have a medical certificate to say they were coronavirus free. So these people were being turned away from the airports, and that was upsetting the people, so there was a few angry demonstrations. So because of that's put due to the angry people who believe that the flying before COVID-19 was going to be brought in after COVID-19. No, the airlines are sanitizing their planes, being more stricter. They are turning around and making sure people are not carrying COVID-19, because if they arrive at the other end and the airline is quarantined, all the people on that airplane are quarantined, and it just becomes a snowball effect. So from me to you guys, if you're going to travel safe, follow what the airlines are saying. For Davao, there are there are domestic flights, and what they're saying is you need to be at the airport 3 to 4 hours beforehand. You need to carry light luggage, not lots of luggage. You need a medical certificate saying you're COVID-19 free. You need to be wearing a face mask. You need to turn around and eat before you fly. Get that one. Eat before you fly. There is no water and food on the plane. So, you've got to understand that you just can't turn up as before with 30 kilos of luggage. They expect to have your meals on board. You've got to turn around and understand this. Social distancing has to be there. So all of these things take itself a little bit longer to get through the airports. It takes a little more time to get there. It takes that extra minutes, which end up being an hour. Now, from my perspective, I had a friend who flew from Heathrow to Italy last week, went through all the check-in at Heathrow. As he was got 3/4 of the way to Italy, the aeroplane had to turn around and go back to London because the airport in Italy closed because of COVID-19. So there are still things going on out there in the world, guys. Still things going on. Japan this week declared that it was COVID-free. However, if it's going to fly to other destinations, those destinations might not be clean. They might not be clear. So the airports might not be open. So it's great saying Japan is free of COVID-19. Internally, fantastic. Internationally, how many people are going to go and fly to America? America have turned around and said that they're not going to take any flights from China. Any flights. But I think that's just retaliation. Talking about America, it was good to see that the Philippines have decided to link up again regarding military training with the USA. I think the Philippines need someone like a global power to support them, because they believed that China was going to work out, but China have their own agenda. They want to take all of the partial islands, they want to take all of the unmanned reefs, and they want to turn them into nuclear sites and air bases, and put all their people living on there. Remember, China is a couple of billion people, overpopulated. So yeah, not clever really. Davao buses have resumed. So metro shuttle and bachelor buses have resumed. So you can travel out of Davao up towards Mati. There we go. You can hear a plane in the background. Oh, what plane is that? Oh, it's a small jet. Somebody that can afford to fly. Might be Duterte going back to Manila. Anyway, the buses are running, so you can go to Compostela, New Batan, Tagum, Mati, Kneale. You can go to Valencia, Cagayan de Oro. You can go to Putanaka, or you can go to Monquia. So going to Davao del Sur and into Davao del Norte, you can travel. So that's coming on. Prices haven't gone up. That's going to happen. Agdal Wet Market has opened. Agdal, so I was down there yesterday, and yeah, it is open, and you can get jeepneys there, and you can get pedicabs there. So transport to and from that market is working pretty good. LTO. I'm going to the LTO tomorrow to see whether they can process my renewal of my registration for my bike, but I need to go to my insurance company first to get insurance. Once I've got insurance, then I will go down and get a emissions test on the bike and then get it registered for another year. So yeah, I think that'll cost me about 750 pesos. It's 10 to 20 pesos for the emission tests. My bike insurance, I go fully comprehensive because I don't want to be caught out, so it costs me around 3,200 pesos for the year. So I'm going to do that one tomorrow. What else is happening here? Schools are still not back yet, so they're still off. Antoinette is teaching in here. She's not happy because she's pissed me off today, because she keeps singing that Lady Gaga record over and over and over again, over and over and over again, and over and over and over. You get the point, don't you? Okay, I'll leave it with you. We had a nice lunch today on the balcony. It was pretty good. It's very, very hot here today. Very, very hot. I've got some notes here. I'm just going to go down and have a look. Okay, Davao. After 10 years of discussing bike lanes in Davao, it seems that Sarah Duterte is pushing forward to have bike lanes in allocated bike lanes on the roads in Davao City. I don't know how long that's going to take. Hopefully it's not going to take as long as it took to pass the bill 10 years ago for the bill to turn around and be kick-started to make it happen today. There's a lot of work that needs to happen to the roads and passing the roads, because the car drivers here, they will either drive on the inside lane, outside lane, or the pavement, or any space that's in between, irrespective whether you're a pedestrian, a bike rider, a scooter, a pedicab, ice cream salesperson on a bike, a small car, medium car, large car, 4x4, SVU or truck. They will all just turn around and take whatever hole they see, they will go into. So I wish them all the best to get the bike run up. And lastly, I'm going to post a video today of Cupula Milan. Hopefully I pronounced his name. He is a sculptor from Davao. Does some extraordinary work. I went to the Ponce Hotel yesterday, and he has his work on the outside of the hotel but also on the inside of the hotel. Now I could see the outside because the hotel is closed, because it doesn't have any guests, but I did a video or vlog on the outside. Absolutely stunning work. If you ever come to Davao, there's a huge Durian Sculpture at the International Airport. That's one of his works. There's a large eagle in Rizal Park, one of his works. There is the Statue of Freedom outside the town hall with the releasing of the doves, another one of his works. So an astonishing, accomplished sculptor from Mindanao. He has a school up at Linan where he teaches and he shows people courses on his style, his work, his ethos, the ethics of his beliefs in being friendly, having freedom, loving, caring, opening the world, seeing the culture for what it is. But I'm going to post that after this video, so it's about 10 minutes long. Guys, you need to watch it, stay to the end, much appreciated. If you like this vlog, like, share and subscribe. I'd like to grow the channel. Hopefully you enjoy it. Take care, and you guys are the ones that make it happen. Calandia, an artist, a sculptor, should I say, from Davao City. And this is a hotel that he actually owns, and he presents his art on the outside and the inside of this property. So it's down the bottom. There we go. Pont Suites Art Hotel. A massive eagle, symbolising the Philippine eagle and peace. A family with children climbing. Oh, beautiful. So this guy is synonymous with Davao and the art culture. He is most probably the most famous sculpture in the Philippines. This is a smaller version of the durian fruit that is at International Airport, which greets you when you come in. So the haboba tree with people and young ladies, damsels in distress, virginal characters sleeping within the branches. A Davaoian artist with the one-string guitar, the cymbal, the drum, the dancing. A young woman learning, educating herself to become better, to support the family, which is hidden, which is around the back of her. And there are 6 or 7 smaller sculptures. An iconic. In all this heat, this person is actually wearing a hoodie with the world on his shoulders. So this is the Ponce Hotel. It's in Bahada, and it's either in road 2 or road 3. I don't know which one it is. There's a junction up here which I'm going to go left. It's beautiful art. Absolutely beautiful. To put sculpture as detailed as this. He's also displayed art, the eagle in Rizal Park, and also the sculpture of freedom outside the town hall in Davao, which is 5 or 6 people releasing 2 doves. So this is the Art Hotel. This is the 3rd of June. A man being born from a shell, or a man living in a shell. There's a cafe here, but it's not open because of social distancing. but there is a golden woman outside. So I'm going round on the other side, Da Vinci Studios. So this is Road 4. It's on the corner of Road 4 and Road 3. So this is what it looks like outside. But the hotel is full of artwork. Full of artwork. There's a woman sitting underneath the palm tree. A dead palm tree. Oh. Large clamshell, and there's men working. While the sculpture ponders and thinks deep thoughts while on the toilet, and a baseball cap on his back. Look at that. I can relate to this one. A lady meditating. The detail is unbelievable. It's absolutely stunning, and the weathering from the light and the rain and the acids and the dust and the dirt just gives it a different feeling. And this is this Zeus, or is this one of the other gods trying to get away from Davao, and it's set in the stone. A teacher with her children reading from the book. Whether it's the book of the Bible, or the church, or Christianity, or wisdom, or Aristotle, or Hercules, oh, maybe not Hercules. Very nice. It makes you wonder. This gentleman has an art studio outside Davao, where he presents his art and he talks and does presentations, but that's closed at the moment. But I looked at this yesterday and I thought, okay, let's come down. So the man is in the toilet, thinking, pondering. Is he in digestion, constipation, or suggestion? Is a word. Unbelievable. It's a beautiful sculpture. The detail is phenomenal. You need to come and have a look. It's very nice. Stay here. There is more art inside. But as I said, this is Road 3, this one here. Road 3. And it comes up here. And it's on the corner of Road 3 and Road 4 goes this way. And this is in downtown Bahada. So if you're on JP Lorry and you come to Victoria Plaza, turn right by Chowking, or turn left if you're coming out of Davao, going up towards the airport, and turn left. And then in that subdivision behind there, you will find the Ponce Hotel. Okay, from downtown Davao, the safest city in the world. Thank you.